Oh, shut up. Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Now, which way is the common room?
Must be different.
It's so pretty.
You'll like it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
I thought about transferring. Shame you weren't born with wings.
She is, anyway.
I'm sure you still not working. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell.
Random
I
music.
should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical
Back in.
arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
What does protege mean? I mean, okay.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Now where do I go?
I hope a professor catches her this
She
time.
gets bolder every year.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Oh my god.
Yes, our
I can't wait
carriage
to
was
customize
attacked
my
by a
wand.
dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling. And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor, Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
What did he just say? Wait.
And Sharp's actually that Hufflepuff girl with the long arms.
In my
blood, my mother says. From her side, at least.
I suppose I'd be curious about a beautification potion. What? Not for me, moonlight. For a friend of mine.
What, Maya, did you get Severin?
Didn't she say
Good
that on
morning.
Discord?
I trust you're ready
Yeah,
for
but I
your
don't
first day
remember.
at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your
Was
unique
very dead.
situation, during the lessons of fifth year, you'll need to keep up with your classmates and
just
not
go,
fall
"Wee."
behind.
Hello, you mad.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs.
That's
Owls.
crazy.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Bye, Maya.
Nice.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate
Emma.
yourself about wizarding lore.
Yeah, no.
I certainly would
Like
have appreciated
you.
something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to
but
be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it.
No, but
and
use
we'll
an
see what
extra
the guide
one.
says.
Revelio.
Revelio.
I'll go in a moment. I'll go in a moment.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Kitty! I want a cat. I've got a cat. Don't I, Minnie?
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I don't understand why people go on about magic.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day,
I'm always
and you
gonna
have
shut the
much to
fuck
learn.
up.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional
people
assignments
know
for you
the
outside
group.
of class. You'll be up to speed in no
What do you mean?
time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio
I
earlier,
cannot
I'd
barely
say
watch
Professor
it makes
Fig
the
succeeded
screen
in at
laggy
least
when
showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Details of the field guide's map.
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Oh my
And
god.
remember to use your
Hello.
field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And
Done eating.
invaluable to me.
Yes.
As I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Oh, yeah.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain
Are you gonna
more
watch
about
it?
those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Professor Weasley.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being
What?
entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of
why?
witches and wizards to guide you.
And?
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Yeah. I want to learn Leviosa.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank
Avada
you.
Kedavra.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for
You still watching
supplies,
this?
including your own wand.
Yes.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
A 10 defense against the dark art. Can I not go through here? Oh, I can. Ooh. Why she run like that? What the hell? What was laughing at me? Does it want to scrap?
Something's laughing at you.
Nah, something laughed at me when I ran up the stairs, and I want to know what it was. Okay then. What the hell? Snoop.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
She killed a dragon.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oh.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh, cool.
Really, you think I'm gonna lift it?
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
How?
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me.
Uh-oh, I did it wrong.
Wow.
Now, well done.
You didn't even allow it to speak.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I will basic cast and Protego. You may begin.
Come on then.
Oh.
Come on then, bruv.
Nothing lucky about it.
You're your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick man.
Protego.
Students I'm doing my job.
I won!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle
Speak
for one
with
day.
Sebastian,
Nice
bro. I just
work.
beat him.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling
Oh
organization.
my word. Okay, I'll be right back, Susie.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
I
Knew
mean-
I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules
You were
now and then.
chingos.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
I want to
You
learn Avada
just have to be
Kedavra.
clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
What more bloody stairs?
Lumos.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
I heard that. I was like, huh?
Finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Welcome
Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
He's so energetic.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Is that Hagrid's help?
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
So what do I do? I don't understand this.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this. Very good.
Oh.
Splendid!
Oh, yes!
That's it!
Come on. Woo!
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Who is it?
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, so I'm blue and she's red. Okay.
Let us begin.
Oh, no. I'm not gonna do this good. Really? Oh, I'm definitely losing.
That is how it's done.
Oh my god. It's my first time. I mean, we're both from Gryffindor anyway.
There we go.
Oh god. Well, I've lost, haven't I?
Nice.
Oh my god! Oh, thank you, yeah.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What do you do? I get. Oh, what?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
I'm not good with patience, so this is gonna really irritate me. Sorry, Minnie. What the hell? She just shrunk into the grass. No, girly. Girly, no.
That is how it's done.
Oh!
Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
Please, please, please. Please. Oh! I could win. No, I couldn't. Crap. Oh my god, no. No. Oh.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I don't like this girl.
Well done back there.
Why she stood like that?
The loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
I don't really care about what you're saying.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
What if I don't want to talk to him?
Of course.
Okay.
You can use Accio if you're so inclined.
Medusa.
A word, if you would.
You'd be using it from clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
No, I'm not, Gertie.
Honestly,
Are these quests? Oh no. What's that? Yeah. Oh.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbye.
How do I get out? Kitty! Another kitty! This guy's in the way.
Lumos. Revelio.
Simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
Isn't this
You
Raven?
never backed down from a fight.
Oh.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, I kind of need to go down here. How do I get there? I'm lost.
Revelio.
A 142 staircases, and this is where they put me. Fills our stone hearts with joy.
There we go, I'm back. Yes.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager...
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from... Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professor...